Episode 9, Shinkokyu. A deep breath. Konnichiwa, minasan, and welcome to Elizabeth Goes to Miyazaki, Japan. Watashi wa Elizabeth desu. Shinkokyu. A deep breath. 1週間どうお過ごしでしたか? How was your week? I think we all need to take deep breaths right now. There are just a few more weeks left in this year, a few more weeks left of schooling, a few more weeks to perhaps accomplish some of the goals you set for the year. And I don't want to say a few more weeks, but just in these last remaining weeks, please find a way to reflect and also take care of yourself. So in today's episode, Kyou, nani o sukuru desho? What am I making? Gyuhi and Mochi Ice Cream. And in today's cultural node, Oseibo. Okay, let's begin. Shinkokyu. Sa Shinkokyu. Sutte. Sutte. Haite. Haite. 今年は世界にとって厳しい年となりました。今年は世界にとって厳しい年となりました。でも今年ももうすぐ終わりです。でも今年ももうすぐ終わりです。冬休みが始まるまであと1週間です。冬休みが始まるまであと1週間です。待ち遠しいわ。待ち遠しいわ。3週間は早起きしなくていいんですよ。3週間は早起きしなくていいんですよ。やったー。やったー。小さな幸せたち。小さな幸せたち。さて、お腹も空いてきましたので、何か作りましょう。Konnichiwa, minasan. Today we're going to make Gyuhi and Mochi Ice Cream. And for this you'll need shiratamako or mochi rice powder, sugar, corn syrup, and also some water. Also your ice cream of choice. And we'll also be doing fresh berry and frozen yogurt filling. Before we start making the actual mochi rice skin, we need to work on our fillings because they need to freeze. So you want to do this the night before or the morning of, and then wrap your mochi in the evening. That'll be enough time. So we're going to start with the frozen yogurt first. So I have here small strawberries, finely cut strawberries and blueberries. And I have a like ice cube tray, flexible, and just some regular vanilla yogurt. I just want to put a little bit at the bottom to start, and you can make as few or as many as you want. So we're just putting a little bit of the yogurt at the bottom. It doesn't have to be exact. And then you can do either just strawberry, just blueberry, or a combination of both. Obviously using whatever fruit you like. And now I'm just going to quickly get the ice cream ready for our mochi as well. You don't really need to see a video of this, but you just want to grab the ice cream of choice, have a tray ready, and just scoop right on there. Have a cup of warm water on the side to help you scoop. It's ready for the freezer. Now we're ready to make our mochi skin or gyuhi. And as I mentioned, we use shiratamako powder, and I just wanted to show you what the package looks like, or what a package could look like. It comes in a bag like this, and they're calling it glutinous rice flour. So that's what you want to look for. So to start, we're going to add our flour and our sugar together first. I'm just going to whisk that together. I'm going to add the corn syrup. And it's sticky, so just have a little offset spatula ready on the side to take it out. Just put this here. And then to mix again. I switched to a spatula. The sticky mixture was a little too sticky for the whisk, so I just wanted to get it mixed together a little bit better before we add the water. Now we add the water. So you don't add it all at once, it's just little by little. And because this is rice based versus like a gluten, you don't have to worry about overworking it. This actually helps it break down and become elastic in the way that you want. Right, this is the last of the water. As you can see, it looks a little soupy, but the sticky property will show itself once we begin to heat this up. So once you have it all mixed together and the sugar is dissolved, so you don't hear that sort of gritty sound anymore, you want to strain this mixture. So I have a microwavable container here, just a regular plastic like food container, and you just want to pour your mixture in here. And just use your spatula to press it down. last bit is difficult, but it's all going in. All right, I'm calling that done. So I'm at the microwave, and as you can see, this is our liquid. And we're gonna start the first microwave cooking time about a minute 30 seconds. It's been in the microwave for the first time, and you just wanna stir this. Mochi flour and the water can separate, so you just want to make sure you stir this together well and then put it back and cook again. All right, I just took out the mochi again. You can see it's become even more sticky, just like that. Just that second time the microwave was for another minute and 30. You can see it's become pretty elastic. You're looking for the color to be white, but also a little translucent. So here we are. Looks pretty good. We're gonna put it back in for about another 30 seconds. It's getting more shiny. There is a little bit of the shiratamako powder chunks in here, so I just wanna let it just go for a few more seconds, and then we're ready to go. All right, just took the mochi out one last time. You can see how shiny it is. It is very hot, so you just wanna be careful when you're stirring this up the final time, just to make sure everything's mixed well together, that you're not going to get this on your skin, because you can burn yourself. So we have our mochi mixture ready, and now we need to roll it out. So what you want to have on hand is potato starch or katakuriko, and it comes in a bag like this, and you want to pour it out on your surface. Want to be generous because the mochi is sticky, and you don't want it to stick to your table or counter, whatever you're using. And then you want to scrape it out. So your mochi mixture can dry out quickly, so you don't want to start making this if you don't have time to complete all of these steps. See how sticky that is. All right, and then you put some more starch on top, and then you are ready to roll. So before you roll, just make sure you can lift your mochi off of your counter or your table. So if it's sticking, just put some more starch underneath like that, flip it over, flip it around, just like that. It should be elastic, smooth, but not sticking to the surface or to your hands. And then you want to start rolling. And we're going to take this about an inch thick. Once you have your mochi all rolled out, take out your filling. So we're going to start with the frozen yogurt and berry filling, and you have a cutter, and you just want to get started. And it is stretchy. So just Then you have your ice cream. Stretch this out a little bit first. Ice cream's a little tricky because as you work it, it starts to melt a little bit because your hands are warm, but get there in the end. Just use the mochi so you don't have to touch it too much. That looks really nice with the black cherry pieces and the white skin. And there you have it, your mochi ice cream, and you also have frozen yogurt and fresh berry style. I hope you enjoy. So for the mochi skin that you don't get a chance to use for your ice cream, you can cut pieces, and obviously you can just eat it like that, or you can just toss it into your soybean powder, just like that, and then just toss it around. And I'll include a recipe for this powder, and then just eat it as a snack. Enjoy! For most of the month of December, until around December 20th, it is a traditional gift-giving season in Japan called Oseibo, which means year-end or year-end gifts. And it is a season to express thanks for another's kindness throughout the year. And so this can be gifts given to family members or to colleagues, supervisors, delivery people, just anyone who's treated you well. But originally this was a custom that began as placing offerings at your ancestors' graves, but as traditions change and modernize, it has become a general gift-giving season for all. And this is when you're giving food items or household goods. And many areas in supermarkets or stores have specific places for Oseibo gifts. And so you don't have to make something yourself. You can go to the store and purchase it, and then either bring it to the person you're giving the gift to, or you can have it delivered. And that was the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Shinkokyu, it just felt like a very appropriate theme for the show as we move into the end of the year. It's not as frantic as it usually is, I would say, in terms of it being the Christmas season, but there's still just a lot going on in the world and it can be overwhelming. So it just felt right to do some inhales and some exhales. So in today's cooking segment, the Mochi Ice Cream I felt was going to be just a fun idea to introduce. You can find it pretty easily these days in some supermarkets, but as you saw, it's pretty easy to make yourself, and I think it'd be just a fun activity to do during this Christmas holiday if you happen to be home with kids or other family members. And in today's culture note, Oseibo, again, it is gift giving season all over the world for various reasons, and so I just wanted to introduce that to you as well. Time to say goodbye. どうぞ今回の全内容を私たちのウェブサイトからチェックしてください。日本語のひらがな、カタカナ、漢字でも書いてあります。Please check our website for show notes and all of the episode content, as well as all of the Japanese from the show. ご覧いただきありがとうございます。Thank you for watching. 次回にまたお会いしましょう。See you next time.